In this section of the PPST, in Geometry and Measurement, we are going to investigate coordinate geometry. The coordinate plane is the basic concept of coordinate geometry. If you recall, the coordinate plane has both an x-axis and a y-axis, and we can plot points on our coordinate plane. For example, if we want to find the point x equal to -2, y equal to a +3, we would go on our x-axis to -2 and then up on our y-axis to a +3, giving us the point -2, +3. We can plot points in order to make geometric figures and answer questions about those geometric figures. For example, if we were given the points -1, 0, 2, 4, and 5, 0, we could form a triangle. We could be asked what is the area of this triangle, and we know that the area of any triangle is 1/2 base times the height. The height would be dropped from one vertex perpendicular to the base. Therefore, we can see that our height is 4 units and our base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, or the distance between the point -1 and 5, which is 6. Therefore, our area is 1/2 6 times 4, which is 24 units squared. We could also look at how many integer coordinates are inside this triangle. Well, integer coordinates are those positive and negative whole numbers including 0. If we would go in and count, we would see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a total of 9 integer values inside this triangle. We can also graph circles on the coordinate plane. In a circle, we need to know its center, and we also need to know its diameter and radius. The center of this circle would be the intersection of two of its diameters, and we can see the center of the circle is at the point x is equal to a +1, y is equal to a -1. Our diameter would be the length from going from one side of our circle to the other, passing through that center. Therefore, in this case, it is a distance between -3 and +5, or a total of 8 units. We can verify this by counting 1, 2, 3, 4 to our center, and then 4 units to the opposite point. We also know that our radius is from the center of our circle to any point on the outside of that circle. Therefore, our radius is 4. We could be asked to give the circumference of our circle, and we know our circumference is equal to pi times our diameter, or 2 pi times our radius, since our diameter is twice our radius. Therefore, if we let an approximation of pi to be about 3.14, we can see the circumference of this circle is approximately 18, or 18.84 units. We can also use the coordinate system to graph lines. For example, we could plot the point 0, 0, -2, -2, and +2, +2, seeing that these 3 points construct a straight line. We could also verify that y equal to x is indeed our equation of this line by substituting in those values and determining x and y. So when x is 2, y is also -2, x is 0, y is 0. When x is 2, y is 2. Therefore, we can plot lines, circles, and other geometric shapes on the coordinate geometry.